Super excited to share with you. It is from TAGRY. These are the XO8 wireless earbuds. And my particular color that my husband just purchased for me are white, but you can buy these in a variety of color. I'm telling you, if your favorite color is neon green, they've got neon green, they've got neon yellow, they've got orange, they've got a whole rainbow of colors to choose from. I do actually have here one of the old original, this is the rose gold. I've had this pair of XO8s now for 4 or 5 years. Absolutely have loved them, and I've loved them so much. I misplaced these just recently, a couple weeks ago, and I was disgruntled because I had to actually use one of my other pairs of other name brand earbuds, and my husband didn't want to hear any more complaining from me, so he went ahead and ordered these for me. He chose white. I don't know, white's good enough. I probably would have chosen another fun color, but like I said, I have had these now for 4 or 5 years, and I have absolutely loved them. You can see these have been well loved. I have dropped them a million times probably from climbing out of our tall truck, and they've fallen onto the concrete surface a dozen plus times. They've fallen onto brick, they've fallen onto marble, and never once have they ever broken, which I can't say the same is true with other earbuds from other brands, because often too many times those earbud cases, the lid will break. And even not from a fall, but I've had other earbuds where even just the actual lid itself breaks. This has like a little magnetic kind of pull to it. So as you open it, right, it's gonna stay it's gonna, and you give it just like a little bit of push, it will fall back right into place. And then it's not difficult to open, but there is that magnetic closure, which I appreciate. So again, when I've dropped these from a far distance, they don't spill out of the case either because they've got that magnetic closure. So love, love, love these. So I'm so excited that I have a second pair. I'm somebody who, again, like I've said, I have purchased over the years or been given dozens of earpods and ear headphones, all name brands, some of the top of the line ones, wireless, non-wireless, all in the quest of, just getting the best entertainment. And always I turn back to these, my XO8s. I love them. I love them because they're pocket size, they're small, they're convenient. The comfort you get with these, so this is my brand new pair, right? This is what it looks like. You've got your cushion right here, and it just fits so perfectly into any ear. And I'm telling you, my husband wears these. He has a pair for himself. Sometimes if I'm out with my daughters, my younger daughters, like 8, 9 years old, right? We'll be in an event. They're starting to get a little antsy. I can tell. I'll just pull these out of my purse, hand in my phone, and she'll pop one of these in, and it fits her ear just as well as it fits mine. So I love it. I love that I can walk on the treadmill, that I can take my dog on a walk, that I can be outside on the trampoline. Yes, I can jump and these will stay in my ear. I am oftentimes using these when I'm outside gardening or weeding, and I'm doing that for hours at a time. These always stay perfectly in place. Even if it's hot and I'm sweaty, they don't budge. And I can't say the same with other name brand wireless headphones. So I absolutely love and adore these. Love the fact that I have a second pair. I'm gonna just share a couple more things. So again, this is the case. It's small, it's convenient. You can fit this in your pocket. You can throw it in your purse. What else I love about it is that the case itself only takes about an hour, hour and a half to charge. It can be charged with a universal charger, or you can just set it on one of those charging pads, which we have several of in our homes. Super, super easy to charge. The case itself, like I said, takes about an hour, hour and a half to charge, but it holds 30 to 60 hours of charge. So I'm gonna explain really quickly, 30 to 60. I'm somebody who prefers to wear just one headphone, and that's just my natural preference. Very rarely do I ever wear both. Occasionally I will, but I like to just wear the one. So if I'm just wearing one, and my case, if it's full, if they've been in there long enough to charge, right, it will provide 30 hours of streaming, right, continuous streaming on this earpiece. Sorry, 6 to 8. I'm sorry, go back, 6 to 8. So you get 6 to 8 before you need to charge it. So then I can pop these back in. I can pop this back in, and then this will warn me when it's about to lose power. It will give me a couple warnings before it's about to completely go kaput. In which case I'll go back to my case, my earbud case, and I'll pop in the other earbud. Okay, so then that's how you can see, and I'll just continue alternating. And that's how you could get up to 60 hours of just continuous streaming from that 30 to 60 hours here. If I'm using both earpods, obviously, at the same time, then I would just get the 30 hours. But again, 30 hours, some brands will tell you that you'll get X number of hours per charge. And I'm telling you, it's never been spot on, but this always, the XO8s, they hold such great charge. They really do. They keep their charge. I rarely ever have to charge my actual case. I'm gonna say probably every other week, maybe once every other week. I will remember and need to charge it. If you look closely, you can see that it shows you what percentage the case actually has. So this is at 82. So still, I've used it for quite a few hours now already. It's still holding a good charge. Just my general rule of thumb, once I see that it's down to like 50, I'll plug it in. But again, like I said, I only plug this thing in like every other week and a half, or every other week or two. I am constantly using it for audiobooks, for streaming music, for streaming podcast. Love it. Absolutely love it. And not to mention, but I also, these earpods are my go-to because the reception on these is incredible. Incredible. So just for a reference, right? So we happen to live on a property that's just over a third of an acre, and I can go anywhere. These could be inside the house, right? My device that I'm streaming from can be inside the house, and I could have my earbud in, listening actively to it. I can go outside of the house. I can go to any end of my property, again, over a third of an acre, and still get perfect reception. Again, if I'm inside my house, we have a basement, a main floor, and a second story. I could leave my earpods and my case and my streaming device downstairs in one corner of the home in the basement, and I could be upstairs on our second story on the opposite side of the house and still receive perfect reception. Reception is always clear. I never have a problem with it. So I absolutely love that for that reason. And that's why these have always been my go-to. Well loved. I'm telling you, you will love them too. Check them out. They come in a variety of colors. It's the TAGRY. It's their true wireless earbuds. They are absolutely hands down the best. You will love them. Pick yourself up one. In fact, do yourself a favor and pick yourself up several, because you're going to want to share these with friends, coworkers, and family members.